You feel it too, don't you? Liv's voice was a whisper, her lips inches from Emma's, the air between them charged with everything they'd never dared say. The bar's noise faded, just the thud of Emma's heartbeat, the burn of bourbon on her tongue, and the reckless hope that tonight, after months of stolen glances, they'd finally stop pretending. Liv's thumb brushed Emma's knuckles. What if this ruins everything? Subscribe now for powerful and heartfelt lesbian stories that inspire and connect. Chapter 1. The Office Before the Storm. The fluorescent lights of the office hummed softly as Olivia Liv Carter leaned back in her leather chair, twirling a pen between her fingers. Across from her, Emma Reyes, her assistant, tapped away at her laptop, her dark curls falling over her shoulders. You know, Liv said, smirking, we've been working late for 3 nights straight. We deserve a drink. Emma glanced up, her brown eyes flickering with something unreadable. You mean you deserve a drink, and you're dragging me along so you don't look like a sad, lonely boss? Liv laughed, tossing the pen onto the desk. Exactly. So, you in? Emma hesitated, just for a second, before shutting her laptop. Fine. But if you start ranting about quarterly reports again, I'm leaving. Liv grinned. Deal. Chapter 2. The Bar and the First Spark. The bar was dimly lit, the kind of place where secrets felt safe. Neon signs cast a pink and blue glow over the patrons, and the air smelled of whiskey and citrus. Liv ordered 2 bourbons, neat, while Emma slid onto a stool beside her. You always drink it straight? Emma asked, raising an eyebrow. Liv smirked. Life's too short for weak drinks. She clinked her glass against Emma's. Cheers. The first sip burned, but the warmth spread through Emma's chest, loosening something inside her. She watched Liv out of the corner of her eye, the way her blonde hair caught the light, the confident curve of her lips as she laughed at something the bartender said. Then, a woman approached, tall, with sharp cheekbones and a smirk that said she knew exactly how attractive she was. She leaned into Liv's space. You look like someone who knows how to have fun. Liv's smile didn't waver, but something in her eyes shifted. Depends on your definition of fun. Emma's fingers tightened around her glass. The woman laughed, trailing a finger down Liv's arm. Let me guess, you're the type who likes to be in control. Liv's gaze flicked to Emma, just for a second, before she leaned back. Actually, I'm here with her. The woman blinked, glanced at Emma, then shrugged. Lucky you. She walked away, leaving silence in her wake. Emma's pulse pounded. You didn't have to do that. Liv turned to face her fully, their knees almost touching. Do what? Use me as a shield. Liv's expression softened. Who says I was? Chapter 3. The Confession. The air between them crackled. Emma exhaled sharply. Liv, what are we doing? Drinking. Talking. Liv's voice dropped. Pretending we haven't been thinking about this for months. Emma's breath hitched. This. Liv's hand brushed against hers, just a whisper of contact, and Emma's skin burned. You feel it too, Liv murmured. Don't you? Emma's heart raced. She had imagined this moment 100 times, Liv's lips on hers, Liv's hands in her hair. But now that it was real, fear coiled in her stomach. What if this ruins everything? She whispered. Liv's thumb traced circles on the back of Emma's hand. What if it doesn't? Chapter 4. The Kiss. The world narrowed to the space between them. The music faded, the noise of the bar dissolving into white noise. Emma's gaze dropped to Liv's lips. Then, Liv closed the distance. The kiss was electric, a collision of pent-up desire and unspoken words. Emma's fingers tangled in Liv's hair, pulling her closer. Liv tasted like bourbon and something sweet, something uniquely her. When they finally broke apart, Liv rested her forehead against Emma's. Yeah, she breathed. Definitely not ruined. Emma laughed, giddy and breathless. Shut up. Liv grinned. Make me. And Emma did. Epilogue. The morning after. Sunlight streamed through Liv's apartment windows as Emma stirred, the sheets tangled around them. Liv traced lazy patterns on Emma's bare shoulder. So, Emma said, smirking. Still think bourbon's the best way to end the night? Liv kissed her shoulder. I think this is. Emma turned to face her, their noses brushing. Good answer. And as Liv pulled her in for another kiss, Emma knew this was just the beginning.